Do you ever wonder why London's housing plans are shrinking? In this video, we share a Sky News clip featuring some quotes with Sadiq and Housing Secretary Steve Reed discussing the scale-back housing targets in London. Plus, let's discuss the timeless leadership principle of responsibility. Before we get into the details, if you love diving into political issues and enjoy hearing a principled take on them, then hit the like button, share this video, and subscribe to join the conversation. It will help our channel reach a wider audience.
We've got a housing crisis in London. Nothing like enough new homes being built to buy, to rent, social and affordable. This has been going on for about 3 years, and the previous government chose to stand back and do nothing. What we're announcing today, me and the Mayor of London working together, is a package that is designed to get London building again by lowering the costs for developers so we get spades in the ground and start to build the homes that Londoners need to live in.
A cut in the affordable home requirement, which currently is 35%, now down to 20%. You accept this is big and controversial. Labour MPs are telling me that you and your team are literally warning them not to kick off about this in public. Stephen Coe being very tough about going public with criticism. One Labour MP told me this morning. Are you worried that you might not win the argument?
No, this is a positive announcement. There were only 4,000 starts in London last year for social and affordable housing. That is nothing like the scale of the crisis that we have. 35% of nothing is nothing. We need to make schemes viable for developers so they'll get spades in the ground and start to build them. As a result of the package we're announcing today, we will see more social and affordable homes built in London over the coming years than we've seen in the past few.
Sadiq Khan, what we've just heard from the Secretary of State there is actually really quite a damning indictment of where we are in London, a city that you've been mayor of now for many years. The government target in the first 9 months of this year was 66,000, but there were just 3,200 private starts, according to the analysts Mollier. This just seems dreadful. Whose fault is it?
Well, this is personal to me. I'm somebody who's born and raised on a council estate. A council home changed my family's life for the better. And that's why when I became mayor, I ditched the dodgy definition the previous mayor had. He built very few affordable homes, and those that he did were 80% of market value. But we face a perfect storm post-pandemic. The London Borough of Kensington and Chelsea didn't begin building one home last year. Forget affordable homes, one home. Harrow began building only 20 homes, not council homes, 20 homes overall.
But these rules were introduced by the mayor himself. They were a key aspect of his election campaigns.
Under my new London plan, every development in our city will be expected to include at least 35% genuinely affordable homes.
Do you concede you were wrong?
No, well, today's package of measures, which is a bold package, is temporary, it's short-term, and it's because there's an emergency we face, by the way, across the country.
Something doesn't quite add up. I just want you to have a look at this graph, Sadiq Khan. Now, this is a graph of the number of homes started and the number of homes completed. And you say that you started 25,000 affordable homes in the year before your 2024 re-election. But look at the completions line. And sure, there'll be a lag for building. But in the 7 London boroughs that we've got data for, at least 2,000 of the houses you counted as started being built in 2023 before your re-election are not started today. Can you explain that?
Quite easily. It's a perfect storm that we face. The price of concrete has gone up by more than 50%. The price of steel by more than 40%. In London, 96% of new builds are flats. We know that when it comes to the flats, you need to borrow. Interest rates have been at record levels. What about the impact of Brexit? What about the impact of the 2 staircases that are required on these 96% of homes? That's why construction has begun, but have been completed.
You have been talking about starts as if that led to completions. We've been to Ealing today to look at sites. Almost 1,000 homes in that borough alone haven't started, even though you were pointing out to the fact that they had started before the re-election bid. Have you been completely honest?
Let me be quite clear. Record numbers of council homes being built in London since the 1970s, records broken. Record numbers of homes completed in London, never seen since the 1930s. More completions of council homes any year since records began in 2023, 2024.
Final final question to the Secretary of State. Are you ready for the uproar that this is going to cause? There are 13,000 people rough sleeping in London in the last year. It's a record high, a 10% increase on the year before. Nearly 90,000 children are living in temporary accommodation. Are you sure that this package watering down requirements on house builders is the sort of thing Labour should be doing?
The effect of the package we're announcing today is that we will see more social and affordable homes built. That means we can get people off the streets. We can start to tackle the national scandal of temporary accommodation. It's not temporary at all. That's because this country has not been building, not because of the Mayor of London, but because of the inaction of the previous Conservative government. They under-resourced the building safety regulator. They didn't support house builders when they started to see the decline nationally.
One of the biggest challenges in politics today is leaders who speak eloquently but lack the courage or ability to follow through on their promises. They make big promises, yet do little to improve the country or serve its citizens. Take President Trump, for example. Love him or hate him, he's clear about his goals and consistently works to achieve them. That's the kind of leadership every nation needs. Someone who steps up and delivers. Too many politicians dodge responsibility for their actions, quick to point fingers at others or past administrations for their own failures and inactions. Harry Truman, a former US president, had a famous saying, "The buck stops here." It means no matter what happened before, you own what happens on your watch. When you get into government, your duty is to get the job done for the people, regardless of what the previous administration left behind. Instead of wasting time on blame, focus on owning your mistakes, learning from them, and creating better policies to make things work. True leaders prioritize action over excuses, take responsibility for their decisions, and show they're accountable to the people by making practical choices and getting results. Now it's your turn to embody responsibility. Whether you're leading a team, a community, or just your own life, own your actions. Make decisions that matter, act on them, and hold yourself accountable. Subscribe for more insights on leadership and share how you're taking responsibility in your own world in the comments below. If you have benefited in any way from this video, please subscribe, like, share, and be sure to leave us a comment.